The first question is, A is 2 1 by 3 times as fast as B. If A gives B a start of 80 meters, how long should the race course be so that both of them reach at the same time? Here listen, A is 2 1 by 3 times fast as B and A gives B a start of 80 meters. We already know a formula for this. What is that? If A is n times as fast as B and A gives B a start of x meters, then the length of race course will be equal to, so this will be equal to what? It will be equal to x into n by n minus 1 meters. So now by using this only we are going to get the required answer. Here what is the value of x? Here this is the value of n, that is A is n times as fast as B and A gives B a start of 80 meters, so this is what the value of x. So then the value of this length of race course is equal to x into n by n minus 1 is equal to what? The value of x is 80 into the value of n is equal to what? Here n is equal to 2 1 by 3. So if we multiply this 3 and 2 we get 6. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So we get 7 by 3. So hence the value of n is 7 by 3 divided by n minus 1 is 7 by 3 minus 1 meters. Now we have to simplify this one. Now if we take the LCM of 1 and 3 we get 3. So 1 into 3 will be equal to 3. So therefore we get the length of the race course as 80 into 7 by 3 divided by 7 minus 3 by 3. So now this is equal to 80 into 7 by 3 divided by 7 minus 3 is 4. So we get 4 by 3. And now this is equal to 80 into, now we can convert this division into multiplication. So we get 7 by 3 into 3 by 4. Now if we divide these two values we get 1. And if we divide these two values we get 20, and 20 into 7 will be equal to what? 140. So this is what the length of the race course. So hence out of these four options, option C, 140 meters is the length of the race course so that A and B reaches the winning post at the same time. Now we have the second question. Here the question is, A can run 224 meters in 28 seconds and B in 32 seconds. By what distance A beat B? So here also we know the formula, that is if A can run x meters race in t1 seconds and B in t2 seconds, then A beats B by what? A beats B by x by t2 into t2 minus t1 seconds. Here we know that this t2 is greater than t1, that is why we have written this formula. So here A beats B by x by t2 into t2 minus t1 meters, not seconds, this is meters. So now this is equal to what? The value of x here is 224 divided by the value of t2 is 32 into t2 minus t1 is 32 minus 28, and this is equal to what? This is equal to 224 divided by 32 into 32 minus 28 will be equal to what? 4, and if we cancel these two values we get 1 by 8, and again if we divide this 224 by 8 then we get 28. So hence A beats B by 28 meters. So out of these four options, option B, 28 meters is the correct answer. Now we are going to see the third question. The question is, in a 100-meter race, A can give B 10 meters and C 28 meters. In the same race, B can give C. So here it is given that the length of total race is 100 meters. Now it is given that A can give B 100 meters. So we are going to write down the interpretation of this statement, A can give B 100 meters. So what is that? So this means in this 100-meter race, A will have to cover 100 meter while B have to cover what? B will have to cover only the total 100 minus this 10, which is 90 meters. So in a 100-meter race, A will have to cover 100 meters while B will have to cover only 100 minus this 10. So 100 minus 10 will be equal to what? This will be equal to 90 meters. So here this is what we mean by A can give B 10 meters. So here A will have to cover 100 meters and at the same time B will have to cover only this 100 minus this 10, which is 90 meters. So this is what the mathematical interpretation of A can give B 10 meters, and it is given that A can give C 28 meters. So now we are going to write down the mathematical interpretation of this A can give C 28 meters. So this is equal to what? So this implies in a 100 meters race, A will have to cover 100 meters while B will have to cover only how many meters? Only the total value 100 minus this 28. So 100 minus 28 will be equal to 72 meters. So whenever A covers 100 meters, then C covers only 72 meters. But here we have to find in the same race B can give C how many meters. So this is what we have to find. So we have to compare only the values of B and C, isn't it? So here we know that B will have to cover only 90 meters and C will have to cover only 70 meters. So this means what? This means when B covers 90 meters, then C covers 72 meters. Now by using this, we are going to find the distance covered by C when B covered the total 100 meters, because the total length of the race is 100 meters. So therefore, when B covers 100 meters, C covers how many meters? Here listen. When B covers 90 meters, C covers only 72 meters. So we get 72 by 90. If we multiply this by this 100, then we will get the required answer. Now if we cancel these two values, we get 10 by 9, and 72 divided by 9 will be equal to 8. So 8 into 10 will be equal to 80 meters. So this is what the distance covered by C. But here it is given that B can give C. So this means what? This means we have to subtract these two values, 100 and 10. So this means B can give C this 100 minus 80 meters, which is 20 meters. So therefore the answer here is 20 meters. So out of these four options, option A, 20 meters is the required answer. So this one is over. Now we